Welcome to the video. Today, got to switch the light on. Today we have an old motherboard, the Asus m2n SLI deluxe motherboard. Now this board I got as a replacement board back in 2008, and it has run beautifully since then. No problems at all. It's now back in the box since March this year, because I built a new Skylake system. Intel, this is AMD. Here we have it, the quick start guide. I actually have the driver disc downstairs, but original driver disc. You can still get them from the Asus website, but this is kind of the unboxing, and here we have it in its original bag. And here we have all the parts. The USB 2.0 for the back. Brand new firewire. Came with the case. The I/O shield. The Q-chip is right here. What is this? This is for firewire, and this is for USB, and this is actually this, which is Molex to SATA power, which is quite interesting. And there's a bunch of those. And here we have SATA 3 cables, which is supposed to be 6 of those. And if you remember, back then we have this cable, which is from the optical drive, CD drive, to the motherboard for sound from this DVD player, which is quite rare. But those are leftover parts, and this one is not. This one is actually for something else. The Thermalite Extreme. I only need one of them. 3 of those, because I plan on getting 2 fans for it. I can still get them. I just have to order them. But anyway, this is what follows. Then there was a manual and a driver disc somewhere. I got the driver disc as I mentioned, and I got the manual but somewhere downstairs, but I don't know right now. This is just a quick start in different languages. But let's get the board out of the bag. I think I'm gonna close this one. Then I'm gonna put the motherboard on top for easier handling. And this one can go over there. Put the motherboard back. If I can carefully get this one out without touching it on the back, only hold it by the sides, it should be friendly. So this is the board, the m2n SLI deluxe AMD board. I had the Extreme 120 cooler on it, and that's why it doesn't have the original heatsink on it. I still need to clean the board though, because 9 years of dust has piled up on it. And that's why I'm going to clean it in a little while. But look at this, 6 SATA options. Look at how many. It's got a lot of fan headers as well. PCI slots, SLI 2.0. These are broken, but you can still place the card in them and they still both work. And down here, what do we have as far as ports go? We have keyboard and mouse. We have VGA, SPD, PDF or something, and USB 2.0, gigabit, sound, eSATA, something like that. And we have all the details down here. But it's, as you can see, it's pretty dusty. It's pretty dusty. Still some thermal count. Thermal stuff to wipe off. So, with one hand on the camera and just gonna blow this one. Now I don't have a, this is the only board I have to clean, so I don't need a leaf blower. And this is also quite interesting as far as connections goes, because look at that. If I'm just gonna turn it around so we can see, we got motherboard power, but we also have ID slots for the older drives. So you've got a choice of SATA, 6 SATA or IDE on it. So if you find an old drive, you got options. And right here we have 4 GB of Kingston value RAM. And the CPU is an AMD 4600 2.4 GHz, never overclocked and never really put on load. So it's got a lot of life in it. So that looks like a clean board now. So it's gonna, most likely if I can get another case, I'm gonna build another computer, install Windows XP or maybe 98, I don't know yet if 98 can be done. Because it's a pretty good board. And some dirt. More dirt. So that is really it. The overall look of an M2n SLI deluxe motherboard and the cleaning of it from 8 years of use. Now ready for another 8 years, I don't know. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much.